Top deadly mistakes after NoFap relapse. Do you know it is almost normal to relapse in a NoFap journey? But have you ever thought why it is so? Why do people relapse in NoFap, which is something we have already discussed in our previous video? And what are the reasons behind it? Well, people make certain deadly mistakes that make it nearly impossible for them to get themselves out of this vicious circle of watching pornographic content. Now, what are those fatal mistakes that people usually make during or after their NoFap journey? This is something we are going to discuss here in this video. Hello, everyone. Happy to have you back to another exciting episode of our channel. Better Yourself brings you various interesting stories, informative topics, and much other productive stuff. If you are new to the channel and enjoy learning about new things, you will definitely find our videos intriguing. In this video, we are going to discuss all those deadly mistakes people make after their NoFap journey and how we can avoid them all. So, without any further delay, let's get straight into it. Mistake number 1, giving up. One of the first and foremost mistake people tend to make is that, after relapsing in NoFap even for a single time, they no longer have an act of further courage and motivation to continue their NoFap journey. People fall back into the pit of depression, thinking they are the weakest people on earth who cannot control their willpower. And as a result, they give up. But in fact, it is expected that every second person, sooner or later, relapses at any stage of their NoFap treatment. But giving up should not be the case. You have to be committed and go through those battles going on inside your mind just to be the better version of yourself and see the other fruitful side of the most arduous journey. But contrary to it, if you give up in between your NoFap journey, you will never know what good things lie on the other side of this backbreaking task. Mistake number 2, you're sorry for yourself. It is a natural and innate behavior of human beings that after committing any wrong, we feel guilty. Same is the case here with relapse in NoFap. By relapsing back to watching pornographic content after a certain period of abstinence, you might be feeling sorry for yourself, realizing that you have committed something really horrible and don't know about yourself what to do next. Let me tell you something significant. Relapsing after your NoFap journey doesn't mean you get into depression and consider yourself a sinner. How you respond to such situations matters the most, which is the principal part of every NoFap journey. Mistake number 3, focusing too much on watching porn to release their NoFap depression. The third and very crucial mistake people make is that after getting through any brutal and horrible time, you release your frustration and search for mental peace by watching porn. Now the question is, why do people most often do this? This is what most often happens. You are temporarily depressed and feeling bad about yourself. What you do is to watch porn, right? You are worried about their office work. You are stressed about your spouse or family life. Some of you might have broken up with your soulmates, and others have bad grades. The remaining of us feel bored during daily life. Consequently, they relapse back into watching porn. Stress, boredom, feeling down, anxiety, and depression are all part of life. You can't deny the fact nor run away from this reality. Instead, you have to face these temporary hurdles and walk on the harrowing journey to achieve your long-term goals. You must refrain from watching porn whenever you feel bad or discomfort, because watching porn couldn't mediate you in the long run. It is just a temporary pleasure that you get for the time being, and later on, you keep repenting about yourself. Mistake number 5, being hard on yourself every time you relapse. Feeling bad about yourself is very common whenever you relapse after a long NoFap journey. What happens is, Whenever a person relapses after a long session of NoFap Journey, he feels too hard about himself since he has just broken the streak of not watching pornographic content or masturbating. He taunts himself, feeling guilty about why he had committed such a horrible mistake. Again, he promises himself not to relapse after NoFap. But unfortunately, after some days, he repeats the same thing and feels too hard about himself that he can't do it anymore. But don't worry about it, since it is a trial and error process from the very first day. The next time you relapse, don't feel guilty about yourself, because each time you are getting better and better. I suggest you make a NoFap relapse sheet and note down the particular date on which you have watched porn or masturbated last time. And now compare it with the time gap each time you relapsed. In this way, you will find improvement in yourself. Mistake number 4, not having a reset routine. One of the principal mistakes people make after their NoFap treatment is that they no longer stick to the routine provided during their NoFap journey. They don't take a proper track record of their diet. Also, they are no longer concerned about their exercise. Consequently, they relapse. In order to avoid it, you need to maintain the proper reset routine and keep an eye on every aspect, from diet to your hobbies. Mistake number 6, self-punishment. Last but not least, relapsing during your NoFap journey or even after the NoFap is normal. However, after you relapse, punishing yourself is not normal. Whenever a person relapses, he falls back into a rut, gets angry about himself, he's depressed, and ceases to continue his ambition. How you respond to such a crucial situation is important. Don't keep pushing yourself so hard, rather you need to focus more on your self-improvement. Punishing yourself would not bring positive changes in your personality, rather, it would have detrimental effects. So it's recommended to forgive yourself if you relapse after your NoFap journey. This was all about the most deadly mistakes that people tend to make after relapse in FAP. What are the other crucial mistakes people make after relapsing in NoFap, and how should they be avoided? Comment your opinions in the comment section right below. Do you want to watch more videos like this? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to get exclusive videos like this. Until the next video, stay tuned.